strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taking a shot deep down the field and go. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. Races past midfield. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Hurts now from the gun. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get it down to a single point. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll try and throw it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers break the tie here in the first. George Kittle, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They go to Barkley again. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Motion man right is Smith. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Dump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Philadelphia! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but Hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing off the play fake here. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Here he is on third and long. It's taken in by Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Brought in by Ayuk. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Here we go, second and 9. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Give to Williams from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Got it. Ready? 18, run. 18, run. Let's go now.
Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing on second and 8. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He's going deep this time. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Play action on first down. Look, the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Call it a gain of 4, and now it's third down, and that unlucky 13. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Back to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Called at a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Eagles will take possession. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
70 Lions.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running right, it's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. Another run for Williams. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Ready. Trap 60. Warrior 70.
Looking to throw. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Up the gut they go with Williams. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a 49er first down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This play goes for 36, and that gives them 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19, right here. 79.
with a blitz on the way. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Go. Go. Hey, Smash.
They send a tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running this one left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, a run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each favorite contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't check it down to his back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Eagles are in punt formation. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Williams. Oh, he trucked that defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Josh Sweat making the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win.
Ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Set up. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Set up.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. On the move. Headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Throw on third down. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it'll be their football. They're out and set. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there. And now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, it's Hurts. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. On 4th down, Hurts. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the... He's got it! Looks like the feet are in bounds, too! Oh, I don't believe it! Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Barkley trying this up the gut. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. This finds Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He'll get this one to Brown. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
On first down, they'll run. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles down by 7. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Barkley. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6. Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, and a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles bring it back to even. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Go.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets the first before stopping the clock. And even 20 seconds to go. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
65 cat. Riggs.
Man in motion here. Throwing now. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Here we go. Check smash. 18 Rattler.
To throw. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
Ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Pass on left. Set. Ready. Come 19.
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Their punter making his way out now. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 1st down, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. He'll get this to Samuel. And he goes out a little short of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss. Hurts throwing again. That's into the hands of Barkley. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Running left, this is Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Able to get it to Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Fourth and goal with a game in the balance. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. You gotta hope that you can get the stop here and not...
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Gotta hurry this to the line. From the 16. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Finds a man right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Trying to set this up quick. Kittle brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down.
Let's go now. Go street.
Throwing now, needing a 1st. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. On the move, headed right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll throw it yet again. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. When they were ready to storm the field, but he couldn't hang on, and this game keeps keeps going after the drop pick. It's third down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Take over.
Third and long for him here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Got it. Ready?
Big moment here in overtime. Fourth down, and the offense is out there.
Set it. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check.
They've got a man in motion. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on fourth down.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he is to throw. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession. So the Eagles will fly out of here with the road win. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.